Helped me a lot. Like before, I didn't know what college was, and now I really know what it's about.
They help you mature as a person too. They have workshops for like teen issues and all that, so that you're not going into college really like absent-minded.
Yeah, I would recommend it very highly.
For many children of immigrant families, college and the idea of mobility through higher education is oftentimes obscure, as low income and simply not having enough information can inhibit many students from continuing their education. At the Upward Bound program at Cal State East Bay, students from traditionally underrepresented groups receive valuable assistance from mentors and directors to guarantee they attend college.
My joy in seeing them every day is just, those moments when the light bulb goes off and you can see they get it. Or when they get accepted to the college of their choice. That just thrills me to no end. Or in a program they never thought they could get in, and all of a sudden they got the letter that says you're in. Those are the moments for me that I look forward to every day and every year.
I come from a family that, from like Hispanic background, and they don't have a lot of education. So I learned by seeing my family.
As like a first generation low income people, we lack the necessary resources to actually know about other opportunities.
There's a lot of work, but I think that in the end it's all going to pay off.
They basically give you all of these resources, like instead of you going to find it, they help you find it, and they kind of pressure you to get involved and do all these things.
I think teenagers these days definitely have more challenges than we had at my age in high school, and so I think keeping up with the different boundaries and just challenges, roadblocks that these students have, especially in this area with so many low-income families and those kinds of financial challenges and parents losing their jobs and things like that, and just keeping the family together and having a support system for the students.
Like me, I was very scared. I had no one in my family went to college. I'm the youngest out of 12, 11 out of 12 kids in my family. None of the other ones went to college, so I had no one to guide me. My English was a barrier for me. I didn't speak English in high school, and so it was kind of hard to talk to the counselors. My parents never went to any meetings. They didn't know how to talk to teachers, and so when I talked to the parents and break it down to them, it's easier for them to go to meetings. I relate to them. They say I have the same background as them. Sometimes culture, language, first generation, low income. So see that I got this far, it's possible for them to also do it, and they can relate to me as I can relate to them. So that helps me in this job, and I think it helps for the families to understand what we're trying to do.
I mean, we really are an incredible support system for them. We really do anything and everything that we can to get them on the right path and to get them where they want to go. Our program, although we're housed here at Cal State East Bay, we help them go to any college that they want to go to in the country. So whether that's out-of-state, in-state, private schools, public schools, wherever they choose to go, that's where we're helping them try to go. So we just really are that support. And we have a small number of students that we work with. Having 2 counselors in the program, working with 65 students, we're able to really give them that one-on-one attention that they need to be successful.
They really inform you on everything. They take you step by step through the application process and what to do after.
I like it because they help you in school, and you have a support system at high school.
Now we've dipped into the 90 percentile, but for the most part, matriculation to post-secondary education from this program is usually always 100%. I think it's because we work one-on-one with the students and their families. We work intimately with their high schools to know what classes they're taking. We sit down and review with them what they need to be college-bound students, but it's the component of the parent, the student, and us. When you only have 65 students in a program and you have 2 counselors that can service them, and then you have myself that works with the parents, I think it makes the students more vested in their success beyond high school. And that's why we are more successful than high school. Not knocking high schools, I understand that they are under lots of constraints. Namely, they have about 400 kids per counselor, and it's not easy to work with students under those circumstances, but we can give them more intimate attention here in the program.
Working for this program is definitely captures your heart. Working with the students, working with families, it becomes your passion. It becomes, you become part of their family and they become part of yours. You get to know them. They come to you at the end of 8th grade. You meet them as a young adult, 14 years old, 13 years old, and you see them grow into the mature adults at 18 years old, getting ready to go off to college. You become part of their lives for 4 years, and you get to know their family, their brothers and sisters, their situation, and you get attached. You get attached, and you fall in love with these students, and they become part of you and part of your family.
Yeah, my friends know, and at first they thought it was gonna be stupid because in summertime nobody wants to go to school and all that. But then when I told them about it, and then I finished this summer, they really liked it, and now they want to join, so they're going to apply next year.
Over the years, the funding has remained the same from the federal government. Actually, in the last 10 years, the funding has pretty much remained the same. However, the costs of this program have increased. Nothing stays the same. And part of what we're supposed to do, we're mandated to do, is to expose children to a college experience. We can't always do that if we cannot go to colleges and see the college experience. And so we are limited in doing that if we don't have the funding for it. We also like to take them out and do cultural events with them too, and that's limited when your funding is limited. They just cut our funding again because of the federal budget deficit, and we're expecting another round of cuts. So it's very disheartening for us in the program to work with our kids when we have limited funding. We have youth that would not necessarily go to college were it not for a program like ours that exposes them to the college experience, makes them aware of the fact that they are capable of being able to go to any school that they choose to go to as long as they put in the work. That's why we're important for this community. I wish we could service a broader range of students in our community, but we are funded for 65. And so we have to be happy with the successes we have with those 65. But were it not for us, I'm sure more than half of the kids who have come through this program would not have gone on to college if they had not been exposed to the Upward Bound program.
I feel kind of proud because I'm trying hard in my family, and me and my sister are like the only ones that really tried to go to college, and I think we're gonna make it.
Upward Bound prepares students academically and psychologically for college and the many challenges they might endure. But in the end, the assurance that they are fully capable of doing so, regardless of where they come from, is the most important. So that in the end, no student has to walk alone.